The Dubai Airshow of 2023 has officially come to an end, and it's safe to say that it has certainly produced results in the commercial aviation world. This event brought together the sky's latest and greatest to put on a show in the home of the globe-spanning airline. Stretching over 5 days from the 12th to the 17th of November, the Dubai Airshow has produced some of the most exciting and interesting orders we could hope for. In this video, we will take you through a day-by-day rundown of who ordered what and what this may mean for the future. Day 1 at the 2023 Dubai Airshow saw Boeing claim a clear lead over industry rival Airbus with 3 orders over 1 from Airbus. These orders came from Emirates, who ordered 90 aircraft comprising 35 of the slow-selling Boeing 777-8 and 55 777-9s costing $52 billion at list price. In addition, they topped up their order for 787 Dreamliners, taking on an additional 5 units of the 787-9 variant. Emirates still continues to show confidence in the Dreamliner and 777X programs despite ongoing delays and problems with both programs, but Emirates continues to diversify and future-proof its fleet ahead of any looming retirements of the Airbus A380, and filling the gap left by the smaller Airbus A330-200s and A340-300s and 500s that left in the early mid-2010s. Following Emirates' mammoth wide-body order came more of an unexpected one, also from a Dubai-based carrier, this time coming from Emirates' partner Fly Dubai for 30 Boeing 787-9 Dreamliners. This is particularly noteworthy because not only is this Fly Dubai's first ever wide-body order, but it now brings a certain level of fleet commonality with stablemate Emirates in the future when considering that Emirates too will be operating the 787. However, this should not bring the two into competition, as the two have extensive code-share and partnership agreements that bring the two airlines into close alignment. What this will do for Fly Dubai is allow for extra demand on high-demand routes, and to allow for flights further afield from Dubai, potentially introducing them to long-haul travel. Currently, Fly Dubai stretches their fleet of Boeing 737NGs and 737 MAXs to their limits of comfort on certain routes, with them stretching as far as Milan, St. Petersburg, Bangkok, and Dar es Salaam. While all within the range of their fleet of 737s, journeys of this length may be more comfortable on a wide-body aircraft. In addition, this may bring cities in Far Eastern Asia, Australia, Europe, and West Africa into reach for Fly Dubai. Wrapping up Boeing's Day 1 orders is one from Turkish carrier Sun Express, with the largest single order of the day for 90 Boeing 737 MAXs. The order consists of 45 firm orders and an additional 45 options. Broken down further, the order is for 28 737 MAX 8s and 17 MAX 10s, totaling the firm order for 45 units. Airbus's only order of the day was from Riga-based Air Baltic for an additional 30 Airbus A220-300s. These aircraft are to be delivered to them by 2030, bringing their total future fleet up to 100 units and making them the largest A220 operators. This extra capacity will allow them to increase frequency on their highest demand routes, as well as open up new markets and potentially add capacity from their smaller hubs in Vilnius and Tallinn. Contrasting Day 1, Day 2 in Dubai saw a decent split between American and European manufacturers. Starting on the African continent, Addis Ababa-based Ethiopian Airlines placed an order with Boeing for an additional 20 Boeing 737 MAX 8s and a further 41 options. On top of the 737s, Ethiopian also placed a firm order for 11 more 787-9 Dreamliners with 26 options. All these aircraft will help them in their efforts to be Africa's premier airline and being the world's gateway to the continent. Staying in Africa, but switching to Toulouse-based Airbus, we reach an order for 10 A350-900 from Cairo's Egypt Air, with deliveries due from 2025 to 2027. An Egypt Air spokesperson stated on the matter that this was a dream come true for the airline. With an outlined 340 seats and a new groundbreaking Panasonic Astrova in-flight entertainment suite, the A350s are now due to be the airline's new flagship in the coming years. Moving to Asia, Kazakhstan's largest airline, SCAT, has placed an order with Boeing for its bestseller, the 737 MAX 8, for 7 units, bringing its future fleet up to 31 aircraft. The airline has 8 MAXs already, spread across both the 8 and 9 variants. ATR also received an order for 10 ATR 72-600s with options for an additional 10 ATR 42-600s from the Irish lessor Abello Aviation. Days 3 and 4 in Dubai were comparatively slower than the opening days of the show, but by no means less noteworthy. On day 3, we returned to Ethiopia with a signed memorandum of understanding between Airbus and Ethiopian Airlines, with the intent to purchase 11 A350-900s. While it's true that this is not any confirmation of an order, it acts as an acknowledgement of a future order, bringing its fleet to above 30 units in the coming years, spread across both the 900 and 1000 variants. Day 4 saw one last major order from the star of the show, Emirates, with Airbus for an additional 15 Airbus A350-900s, bringing their total order to 65 units. Deliveries of the type are due to start in July 2024, with the first flight said to be connecting Dubai with Adelaide, South Australia. In addition to the order for the 900, Emirates CEO Sir Tim Clark commented on the reliability of the type's longer sibling, the A350-1000. Clark's comments suggested that the 1000's engines, the Rolls-Royce Trent XWB, were defective and that it wasn't doing what they wanted it to do, with that being the reason the Dubai-based carrier hasn't ordered any. Clark suggested that the engines need to stay on the wing, and they didn't want planes that were breaking down all the time. The defects with the engines were suggested to be that the engines, specifically the Rolls-Royce Trent XWB-97, were only achieving a quarter of the cycles Emirates would like them to achieve before periods of maintenance. However, he did sing praises to the 1000, stating that it was a good aircraft and that they would order between 35 and 50 of the type under the right circumstances. Boeing came out firmly on top at this air show with a total of 315 orders, including firm orders and options across both wide-body and narrow bodies, compared to Airbus 66. Airbus count is split across firm orders, options, and memorandums of understanding, so in terms of actual orders placed with them stands just at 55. Interestingly as well, they didn't receive a single order for their narrow-body flagship, the A320 family, and they only received one narrow-body order overall. All this is, however, is simply building on the previous successes of the year at the Paris Air Show and other orders gained throughout the year, and this does not mean that this air show has been unsuccessful for Airbus by any means. All in all, the Dubai Airshow of 2023 has been a fantastic event that has had some very interesting orders to both industry heavyweight Airbus and Boeing, with orders absent from expected types. However, with unexpected orders from the likes of Fly Dubai, as well as the show being a showcase for the latest and greatest for all things that fly, the events of the Dubai Airshow 2023 are only a blueprint of the many things to look forward to in the skies over the coming years. In addition to the orders here, all at Airways Magazine would like to extend a huge well done and thank you to the team we sent out to Dubai to cover the show for us on the ground.